So Michelle, attorney Michelle Miller, queen, the trademark queen. Thank you so much. We were having this conversation. I said we got to get attorney Michelle Miller, the MVP, the PhD, the JD, and the ABC, and the 1, 2, 3 of trademarking in this discussion. I mean, everything from Clubhouse being sued to what happened with Houdini. And really right now, while we're talking about ownership, Michelle, President Biden's address concerning Black Wall Street and the massacre against our people, and this being home ownership month. And it is about us taking land, real estate, intellectual property, and owning it and taking it back. And, we've kind of gone back and forth with this, with people starting a business, figuring out what your business is, making a decision if you're going to trademark or not. And I'm saying now, no, trademark your ideas. Get your stuff going. You don't know what you're going to do now that will plant a seed for something later. You don't know what you're going to create now. I wrote Live and Check to Monday in 2005. Thought I was going to be on the Oprah show. Thought everything was going to blow up. And it didn't happen until 2018. And God is, on the Steve Harvey show, and things are still happening and still moving. So can you just really talk to us? Because I think people are fearful about this whole trademark thing, and they're scared of attorneys.
The interesting thing, and everything you said, just spot on. Just things have changed, and we just have to be more proactive about protecting our ideas, protecting our brand, protecting our businesses. And the reality is, especially with social media, some people are just one post from going viral to moving into a whole new financial status. And what you don't want to do is get a breakthrough suddenly, and you can have someone pull actually the rug up under you because you don't own the very thing that you're putting out in the public. What I found that there's just a lot of misinformation that is running rapid on social media and business groups when it comes to trademarks. A number of people don't understand the difference between trademarks, copyrights, the various facets of intellectual property. And oftentimes people are making this process more difficult than what it has to be. And the reality is you can be proactive and spend a little money working with a proactive attorney now, or be reactive and potentially have to rebrand and spend a lot of money doing everything over. So when you begin to look at things in perspective, and you look at the investment in time, the investment and even revenue that you put into starting a business, unfortunately, I've had to tell way too many people, even this year, you missed this step. And it's a crucial step that a lot of people miss. And here's one of the reasons why I think that's the case. Because pre-TikTok, pre-Clubhouse, pre-Facebook, you were not really able to reach a large audience as quickly as we are today. So this is really an issue as far as intellectual property when you're thinking about large corporations, multinational corporations. Social media has absolutely changed the game. All of us, if you're on social media, we all are a brand, and everything that's connected to us is a brand. And when you get on any social media platform, you are doing business and you are showing your brand across state lines and also across the world. So what happens? It does not take long at all for someone to see a bomb brand on social media, have a conversation with an attorney like me. I do some quick research and say, nope, that brand's not protected. And we develop a strategy to move forward with that brand. And the reality is, everyone has an opportunity to protect what's theirs. And I like to tell people, because people think of real property because they can touch it and the value, but intellectual property is just as valuable. Just like you wouldn't leave the door to your house open for someone to come in and steal all of your furniture, steal everything in it, you cannot leave the door open for someone to come and steal your intellectual property. It's an asset. You may not be able to touch it, but it's extremely valuable, and if you do not protect it, it can have a significant cost. And so I believe we need to break the barriers of misunderstanding of how this process works, because the reality is, for too many Our creativity has been taken from us, right? The ideas, the things that we do, from entertainment to writing books to creating music, creating businesses for years. We, as people of color, I have to speak from that perspective, we've been the mastermind of so many things that have created other companies, multi-million dollars, $billion, and we're sitting on the sideline because we didn't get this piece right. We're really excited about an opportunity, but not thinking long term, right? So we just had that issue happen with Dave Chappelle when he was trying to get everyone to stop watching him on Netflix. Why? Because he was getting no money from that. But the reality is he had to really do a self-assessment and say, you know what, back in the day, I signed a contract based on desperation. And I didn't even conceive of the possibility that years down the line, someone else will have the authority and right to utilize my intellectual property to make millions of dollars, and I get nothing at all.
Woo! So wait a minute. We gotta pause on that. Desperation and people making millions of dollars off of your desperation. We got to pick this up in the next segment. Wait a minute. I think I want to start throwing, run around the church, snatch my wig off, and
oh my goodness! And your body magic. Wait a second.
Body magic wigs, all apparati. Is that how you say apparatus plural? All apparati got to go.
Okay, so wait a minute, Michelle. Break that down for us.
So here's what I generally recommend that a person considers whenever they're launching something new, whenever they're getting ready to start a conversation even with someone about an idea, about their brand, is to ask yourself one question. Would I be upset? Would it bother me if I put a lot of work into this and someone comes and take it from me? Would it bother me to develop something that I believe that I should have the exclusive right for, and someone come in and they can take it from me? That's the first question everyone needs to ask themselves from the very beginning of the process. And the reality is the federal law allows you to start the trademark process before you launch a brand. Why this is important is that you want to have priority. Why? Because even if you're not doing anything, you still have a position that is settled with the trademark office, that no one else can come and supersede that position. It doesn't matter if it takes you 2 years to finally launch. Whoever tries to steal your brand or use a brand that's similar to yours, they still have to wait on you to handle your business. So it's a matter of strategy. And so we have to start thinking strategic, because we can come to the table in a different position in comparison to, I have this great brand, I have this great idea. I'm going to tell you about it, but you haven't thought about confidentiality agreements. You haven't protected anything. You haven't copyrighted anything. And then what happens? It's a great thing, and then next thing you know, you see somebody else utilizing it. And we also have to remember, if we are visionaries, if we believe that we're going to see financial benefit from the brands that we put out in the marketplace, it is our responsibility to make sure we're protecting it. Why? Because we're building legacy also for our family. If certain people in certain industries did not have their intellectual property assets in order, their children and their children's children wouldn't be able to make royalties, wouldn't be able to get money today. Why? Because someone else who owns that intellectual property would be getting the money that God really intended for you and your family. And so I believe once we start looking at things from a different perspective and recognizing I have a right to own what's mine. We're thinking about everything that's been discussed this week. We're just tired of people taking things from us. It seems like the more we push forward and succeed, there's something happening that's pulling us back. No, we got to be smarter, and we have to make sure that we take a stand and be proactive and protect everything. I say don't leave anything on the table at all. It's going to put you in a much better position, even when you're looking to be in a conversation with someone that may want to use your brand, right?
Yeah.
I had a call the other day about a trademark that I put in for myself, and I almost didn't do it. And a lawyer contacted me and said, you know what, Michelle, my client and I would like to have a conversation with you because we want to know if you will give us a license for your brand. That
Wow.
I'm being called about a licensing deal, and I have not even started the legal work on this trademark. This is why being strategic and proactive is so very important. That lawyer knew, oh, she got this locked. And before anybody else contact her and try to get a license, we better ease on in there. You know, we didn't have those conversations yet, but that's the power of being proactive and protecting your stuff, because otherwise people will get what's rightfully yours.
Well. I think this is an absolute game changer. I think we have to get in the business of, telling ourselves the truth, and it starts with us. It starts with owning, ouch, amen. If you got bit, hit, or lit, okay? If you got bit, hit, or lit, my name might not be MC Light, but I think I can rhyme pretty good. So we might have to go on and add MC Light, MC Lynn, or something to one of my little trademarks, child. But if you got bit, hit, or lit, meaning something was said and it made you say ouch, or if you got hit, it hit you upside the head, or if you got lit and you are on fire, then I would absolutely say go to trademarknow.info. Go to trademarknow.info. You can get a consultation with Attorney Michelle. You can get in the class with Attorney Michelle. And if you want to go directly to Attorney Michelle, how do they get to you?
Sure, they can go to michellejmillerlaw.com.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? We are in the business of helping you get to the next level. We are creating millionaires one family at a time, one day at a time, $1 at a time, and one dime at a time. And if you get your business, your intellectual property, your names, and the things that matter trademarked, you might just be one step closer. Go to asklyn.org. It's been an awesome pleasure. Thank you, Light. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Attorney. Thank you, Trademark Queen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.